Welcome to the 90-minute marketing plan video series and session 7 of 8 webinars to help you to create a marketing plan for your products or services within 90 minutes or less. In this session 7, we show you how to calculate a marketing budget, identify how much you're actually spending on marketing, and how to calculate your cost per lead and cost per sale. If you've arrived at session 7 in error, or if you haven't already completed each of the previous sessions in sequence, then stop now and go back to the beginning. So how much of a budget do you need? One thing's for sure, it can cost up to 5 times more to create a new customer as it does to sell to an existing customer. So we need to consider all the different aspects, tactics, strategies, concepts, recommendations and ideas that you could use for generating revenue. In fact, calculate how much you spent on all the marketing activities you tried last month. Go on, write it down. Think of all the expenditure that you incurred implementing each of the marketing activities for your business and add them up. If you need more time, press the pause key. When you're ready to continue, press the pause key again. Doesn't seem a lot, does it? That's because you've probably forgotten to add how many hours per week you personally spend on very specific marketing activities. So, write down how many hours you spend per week on various online social networks like LinkedIn, MySpace, Facebook and Academy.com. Go on, write it down. Also write down how many hours you spend per week writing emails and proposals to clients and prospects. Go on, write it down. How many hours do you spend per week on the phone or Skype to clients and prospects? How many hours per week do you spend attending networking events, breakfasts, lunches and evening functions? How many hours per week do you spend attending one-to-ones and appointments? Go on, write it down. Add them all up and write down your weekly total. If you need more time, press the pause key. When you're ready to continue, press the pause key again. Now multiply that weekly figure by 4 and you've now got a monthly total for all of the hours that you spend on online social networks and being online, writing emails and proposals, being on the phone, at networking events and going to one-to-ones and sales appointments. And don't forget to include travelling there and back. Go on, write down your total figure for the month. If you need more time, press the pause key. When you're ready to continue, press the pause key again. But it gets worse. You now know how much you spent on marketing last month and you wrote that figure down. You then wrote down how many hours you spend each week on different marketing activities personally and multiplied that by 4 to get a monthly total. Now multiply the monthly total by your hourly rate, or perhaps it's another member of your team. Multiply it by their hourly rate to give you a total cost of your time or their time spent on marketing, or perhaps the opportunity cost. Think about it. Multiply that monthly total by your hourly rate to give you a total cost of your time spent on marketing. If you need more time, press the pause key. When you're ready to continue, press the pause key again. So far, so good. You now have 2 totals. Total expenditure on marketing and the total cost of your time or another team member's time spent on marketing. Add these 2 totals together to give you a new overall total or spend on marketing for last month. If you need more time, press the pause key. When you're ready to continue, press the pause key again. Now let's work out 2 very important variables. Take your overall total and divide it by the total number of sales transactions or the total number of invoices you raised last month to give you a cost per sale. I'll repeat that. Take your overall total and divide it by your total number of sales transactions or the total number of invoices you raised last month to give you a cost per sale. Now take your overall total and divide it by the total number of leads you generated from all of your marketing activities last month, and this is your cost per lead. If you need more time, press the pause key. When you're ready to continue, press the pause key again. And if you want to learn how to reduce these, then please get in touch at www.theresultsacademy.com. So, how much of a budget do you require in going forward? More importantly, how much revenue do you want, or how much do you want to earn in the next 12 months? Write it down. You might want to divide that figure by 12 and then 4 to calculate how much you want or need to earn on a weekly basis. Write it down. What's your average profit per sale? In other words, what's your average profit per typical transaction or typical sales value? Write it down. Now, divide the revenue you require by the profit per sale to enable you to work out how many sales you need to give you the revenue you want. Write it down. What's your conversion ratio? Is it 1 in 3, 1 in 5, or is it 1 in 10 appointments to get a sale? Write down what your conversion ratio is. Now, to calculate how many leads you need, simply take the number from your conversion ratio, 1, 3, 5, 10, or whatever, and multiply that by the number of sales you require to give you the amount of leads you need. You now know how many leads you need to give you the revenue or lifestyle you want. If you need more time, press the pause key. When you're ready to continue, press the pause key again. In setting a budget, you could calculate the average sales for the last 3 months and then allocate 10% of that average turnover as you go forward. Or, having calculated the lifetime value of a client in a previous session, you might wish to allocate a 30% marketing acquisition cost. Give it some thought. If you need more time, press the pause key. When you're ready to continue, press the pause key again. That's it. You've now got the necessary data and information you require to enter into your 90-minute marketing plan handout. So write down and complete the following paragraph. We recognize we need X amount of leads, and having calculated our lifetime value as your lifetime value, we can proportion a cost per lead acquisition and or an appropriate cost per sale. We know our conversions to be X%, and we've allocated X amount for our marketing budget. Or you may just wish to allocate a flat percentage of all future revenues as you go forward. If you need more time, press the pause key. When you're ready to continue, press the pause key again. Congratulations, you've now completed session 7. If you want help to help reduce your cost per sale and your cost per lead, then you might want to investigate our advanced tools and resources, services and solutions at www.theresultsacademy.com, or to complete the 90-minute marketing plan video series and progress to session 8, simply click the link on the right. Thank you.